Hello, my lovely Leos. It's Madame Zezuba here. So for all my little pussycats, there are pussycat Leos and there are lion Leos. So all my little lions and lionesses out there, this is your reading from the world's most accurate oracle for the week commencing the 2nd of December 2024. So if your sun or moon is in Leo, or if you have a Leo rising, or if you know a Leo and you want a better insight of what's going to be happening for them over the next week, by all means, this reading is for you. So we're just doing a little bit of shuffle, 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 shuffle. Spirit, spirit, spirit. What do you have to say for Leos? What do you have to say for Leos? Of course, we're using the Cards Against Humanity cards. Little did the Cards Against Humanity people know that they were going to be of assistance to the world's greatest oracle. So, let's see what happens. Take the third from there. Right. Okay. So put first position here. Second position. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8, and 9, and 10, 11, 12, and 13. There. Okay. Wonderful. Right, let's get started. Okay, first position is the anchoring card. This will give us a context for this whole position. David Bowie flying on a tiger made of lightning. Okay, this tiger, very appropriate for Leos, another big cat. So David Bowie flying on a tiger. I think you're the tiger, darlings, in this one. I think you're, because this is a Leo reading, very much this is about you. David Bowie, what does David Bowie mean to you? Well, what does David Bowie mean to anybody? I mean, the man is no longer on the physical plane, so maybe we need to channel some David Bowie. Maybe we need to channel some Ziggy Stardust. Made of lightning, made of lightning. I see. This is you, Leo. This is very much you. This is very much an empowered self. This is very much who you are. But David Bowie is flying on you. David Bowie is bringing out, I think, your inner musician, your inner daring person who doesn't quite fit in the mold. I think Spirit is really asking you, in this case, Leo, to channel creativity. Yes, I'm feeling that very, very strongly. Channel creativity. Yes, tiger made of lightning. Lightning strikes, darlings, doesn't it? It strikes hard, it strikes fast, it strikes quick, and contrary to popular opinion, it often does strike the same way twice, especially, or more often, especially if you've got a lightning rod up there. I think David Bowie represents here your creativity, your creative powers, unusual, gender-bending perhaps, certainly pushing society's buttons perhaps. This is going to be very, very powerful reading for you, I can already tell you. Okay, your current self, though, in response to this, is a middle-aged man on roller skates. Again, darling, we're looking at someone who is doing their own thing and just doesn't give a damn. Doing their own thing. In this position, it doesn't tell us whether you're rolling really well, or whether you're tripping and falling down all the time, or whether you're graceful or whether you're clumsy. It doesn't really matter. I think the creative energy in you is asking you to do something that's unusual and fun. I think there's a lot of fun coming for you, Leos. Fun. Nevertheless, it's going to draw attention. It's an unusual thing. Possibly, among the more judgy, it might also be a sense of, well, this person, is it really appropriate for someone of that particular vintage to be doing something so young? But sweetheart, considering that David Bowie, of course, was a middle-aged man for a very long time, And I don't think that he ever gave it a tinker's cuss of what other people thought. In fact, he was very highly paid to be exactly not that. I think Spirit is asking you again to be this person. This is very interesting. What else has Spirit got for you today, darlings? Okay, now, forces working against you from being this person. Fake tits. Yes. Yes. Very, very pertinent here. We're talking about falsity. Whatever it is that you're doing, darlings, my little kittens out there in Leo land, whatever you're doing at the moment, it's really a matter that you don't fake it. Right? Because people will be able to see your inauthenticity from a mile off. Whatever it is you're doing, you really have to own it. Own it, Leo. You are the middle-aged person on roller skates, being inspired by creative forces to do something outrageous and wonderful and fun and fantastic. What's stopping you, what the forces working against you are just those forces that are going to be calling on your insecurities. If you're not completely secure in this, if you don't own your fabulousness, Leo darlings, it's going to work against you. On the positive side of what's working for you at the moment, alcohol poisoning. Normally a bad thing, but in this case, alcohol poisoning refers to the fact that you do not need, shall we say, chemistry to help you along this. In fact, it's much better for you if you don't have the chemistry working for you. You need to do this. You need to be yourself, your own fabulous self, with complete sobriety. That is what Spirit is calling on you to do right now. Right now, you're in this creative frenzy, darling, and you really, really need to own it, and you really need to own yourself. At the moment, from other people, mouth herpes. You are inevitably going to have some people saying nasty things about you when you are owning yourself and you're owning your creativity. Darling, this is just so obvious. What other card could possibly be in there? In a society which often asks ourselves not to be ourselves, in a society that often asks us not to embrace our own inner madness, our own inner David Bowies. Because, of course, the thing about creative artists is that society gives them permission to be creative because they make money and because they're famous. So, but what if David Bowie hadn't been funny, hadn't been creative? What if he hadn't been famous? He would have just been some weirdo who dressed funny and made strange sounds. That's all he would have been, darlings. Because we let society define who we are. And we let society only let us be ourselves if we're going to be great. Or in societal terms, if we make the money or if we become the famous. But here, sweetheart, and so often people just then decide that they need a little something to get them through the next 5 minutes. No, darling, this is in a position that's telling you to put all that away. Put all that away. Own yourself, darling. Own yourself. And if you continue doing what you're doing now, a gossamer stream of jizz that catches the light as it arcs through the morning air, you are going to produce something, darling. It'll just come out of you, darling. It'll just come out of you. Just spurting away there, darling. It'll just really, really, it's all there, darling. I'm just so excited to see what the cards have to reveal for you. Because normally, we'd be looking at a situation where things are just needs to be addressed. Certainly with the other readings I've done today. But Leo, for some reason, this thing is just coming out of you, and you won't be able to help yourself. Of course, you will attract fans, including the little boy who won't shut up the fuck about dinosaurs. There will be those who will not be bad-mouthing you, but will nevertheless still be irritating. Because they'll think that they're getting you, but they're not really getting you. And this will annoy you. But it won't matter, darling. It won't matter. Because you are going to be, when you embrace your crazy creative self, even those who are going to be on your side, who think that they're on your side, but don't really get it, they won't matter. What you will do with these people, darlings, is you will just simply acknowledge that they are appreciating you on their terms and in their own way, and they have every right to do that. They have every right to be that. On the other hand, natural male enhancement. This is not necessarily about being male, or this is about masculine energy, which is normally, traditionally, considered to be assertive, out there, pushing forward, very yang. It's all very yang, darling. Yang, 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 yang. So, Leos, be who you are. Be who you are. It will naturally enhance you. It will naturally enhance who you are, no matter what gender you are, no matter what sex you are, no matter how you identify. It doesn't matter, sweetheart. It's completely irrelevant. This has nothing to do with anything but an energy. The energy that you will be coming forth out of you will be like a gossamer stream of jizz that catches its light as arcs through the morning air. On a tiger made of lightning. That's you, darling. Now, in what way can we enhance this situation to optimize you? This is what this card's about, darling. Old people smell. Very, very interesting. Now, in this position, this card means that you are drawing on ancient energies that have a particular odor. There is nothing in this reading, this energy, that tells me that you are, that by embracing who you really are, your whole fabulous self, that it won't result in something being very powerful, being very out there. But you'll be able to smell it a mile off. But it will be coming from a place of profound, profound experience. I think, darling, that there's something in you that's always wanted to be the tiger made of lightning, the middle-aged man on roller skates, just doing their thing. Spirit is calling upon you to just do it, just to embrace it. The blowback from this will be, from others, the arrival of pizza. Darling, the arrival of pizza. Who, aside from those who are allergic to dairy foods and wheat, who doesn't like pizza? This will feed you in a nourishing and fun way, darlings. This will be just like the party's going on, the party is happening, it's all good, and then the pizza arrives, just when everybody's getting the munchies. The forces that will be allied in your favour will be shiny objects, darling. Glitz, we're talking glitz, we're talking glamour, we're talking about not hiding anything. Shiny things could be money. I think what Spirit is telling you is that if you have had money worries, or if that you have had issues with your supply, or issues with your career or your work, that if you just let this all hang out, let the real you shine through, you're going to be rewarded. Little coins, lots of little coins, diamonds, gold, shiny stuff. Shiny stuff for you, there's shiny stuff. And this is getting crushed by a vending machine. Very, very interesting. In this positive position of positive forces working in your favour, what do vending machines imply? Vending machines imply things that produce things that provide things. Getting crushed would normally in another position mean that you are trying to extract something that from you that will fall upon you and you'll get crushed by it. Darling, in this position, sweetheart, you are the vending machines. You are the vending machines. In other words, those who will try to take too much from you, because there will be those who will want to take more, because they'll see who you are and they'll see what you want, but they want more and more and more, they will be crushed, darling. They will not be able to get more from you than you are willing to give. This is all about you being your wonderful, fabulous self and being able to express that fully, owning it. But people who try and get too much from you will be crushed. And that's fine. Nobody will be able to cheat you because you are the vending machine here, darling. You will be able to define what you give and when you give it and how you give it. The power is all yours, Leo. This is an amazing reading. It's an amazing reading. And the ultimate result of all this will be science. Very interesting. Science. What is science about? It's about uncovering through method the truth. Through a method, the truth. Through a method, what is real. Through a method, what is not false. Spirit is asking you, darlings, to be methodical. Be your fabulous selves. Be fantastic. Let it all hang out. Own it. Own it completely. Own it completely. And in the owning of that thing, darlings, you will uncover the truth. You will uncover the truth about yourself. You will uncover the truth about others. And you will be able... The other thing about science, darling, is that when it's done properly, you will be able to make predictions. You will see where this is all heading. It will reveal itself. Life will reveal itself through naturally to you. All you have to do is to be your utter fabulous self, and it will all work beautifully for you. Darling, I could not have imagined that this was going to be the readings for Leos today. There's so little more that needs to be said. I think the key here, though, Spirit is drawing me once again to this card. Stay away from artificial means of propping yourself up. This energy needs to be natural. It needs to flow. Even if you start with little baby steps, darling, start with on your little kitty paws, my Leo darlings, little baby steps, but make sure that it's in the right direction of embracing your own fabulous and most powerful, because when you are at your best, when you are at your most powerful is when you are being who you truly are and just owning it, sweethearts. I hope this has been of help, darling. Until next time, my lovely little kittens. Take care, Leos. Bye-bye, sweeties.